Well, Matt, every away point is valuable. How do you view that point as we played against 10 men in the end?
Well, it's natural that when you're 2-1 up against 10 men that you might feel a little bit disappointed. I don't. I certainly would have taken a point before the game. After the week that we've had, Bristol Rovers away on Saturday, Newport on Tuesday, playing with 10 men for 3/4 of the game. And then to come here today where I'm asking players who have hardly trained, who are coming back from injury, with a lot of bodies sitting at home as well, along with our captain who's suspended, to come here, grind. You just see the bodies at the end there. We're tired because of the week we've had. So to come here, get a point on the road, especially here in front of 15,000, is another great point, and important that we didn't get beat again after Tuesday night.
So Matt, we grew into the first half and we got penalty through Omar winning it. What was your view on that?
Yeah, some really good passes of play from us, and we had a really good chance just before that with Donovan Wilson just going past the post, and we nearly got in a couple of times, and Omar's done brilliant again just to nick it off of him. He's gone through the last man, obviously no doubt there, and that's a penalty and a red card. And I was just a little bit disappointed that he wasn't backed up a little bit later on in the half when the referees unfortunately missed like one two-handed goal line clearance with Van Gaal's hand there, and he should have potentially been sent off there, and another penalty for us. So disappointing with that, but probably disappointing to concede from a free kick straight after going ahead was certainly a hard one to take.
But second half, it took us a while to grow into it. But we certainly, especially after bringing on Ricky Corbeau, that's what created the goal. Ricky Corbeau on the left, and Alistair Smith, who worked really hard in midfield, was there, right place, right time. And he came back in the side as well today. Yeah,
Ali was superb today, and I'm really pleased he's popped up another good run into the box to get his goal. But it's sometimes really hard playing against 10 men. It's not something you do often, and it's something that we're not overly used to. So you change the way you play a little bit, but you just have to be patient. But on the flip side, you still have to be very wary of the counter-attack on the other side, because they've got some good players going forward, and they certainly were lively on the counter-attack. So we just brought the freshness on with Ricky. I thought Will did well, but Ricky gave us a real spark, putting a good cross, and Ali, as I say, arrived in the box to give us the lead.
And for their equaliser, again, we didn't hang on to the lead for very long. But what was your view on that equaliser as well? So I heard there was maybe a possible handball.
Yeah, I did think there was, to be honest. It was a kick forward, and I thought Goals controlled it with his chest and his hand. But unfortunately, the referees missed that one, and it should have been a free kick to us. But they work it out wide and cross a good ball across the face of the goal and make it 2-2. So we pressed again, and we certainly had a couple of good chances to maybe take the lead. But overall, it's a great point.
And again, you can't deny the spirit and belief of the side, because we've had injuries recently. Obviously, Craig Eastman getting sent off. So for them to come put performance in against a really big stadium as well, and the team didn't look phased, so that's confidence we can take forward.
Yeah, there are lots of great performances. As I say, players here who've hardly trained all week. I'm throwing bodies back in because I have to, because we've got so many injuries. We're really, really light on the ground, coming into a really busy period that we've just been through. It's nice now to have a Tuesday night game. We can try and see where we are come Harrogate at home on Saturday, which has been nice to get back at home. We've played 21 games so far in the league, and only 9 have been at home. So it's good for us to get back at home and try and put those home wins and make sure we keep in that top section of the league.
Yeah, certainly, and obviously it's the last game before Christmas as well, so you want to send off the fans happy.
Yeah, and if the fans are full of voice again tonight and numbers coming up here after the travelling and the expenses they've had all week leading up to the Christmas period. Again, it was very good support from them, and I thank them for turning out in their numbers.
Well, Matt, thanks for talking to SSTV. Overall, a valuable point on board, and move on to Harrogate.
Definitely. Brilliant. Thanks a lot. Cheers.